what is going on, guys? It is another video today, and it is a different type of video today. We're going back into the go-kart racing, but first we got to fix the track. I am here at a private track that I run at, that my brother-in-law knows the owner to, and it's located in Florida. That's all you're gonna get from me. We're gonna have to work on it a little bit. It's going to be a multi-video process. This is going to be part one. Clean it up, get all the leaves raked up, all the sticks out of the way. Probably try to come up with like some sort of like sand sifter to get some of the top berm off and get some of the actual clay. There's holes on the track, and we need to patch that before we run again, because it gets super bad, especially in turn 3 right there, and it gets a little bit bad in turns 1, in the middle of turns 1 and 2. We're gonna get started. I got Kevin with me, so we got this guy here with us. I think this is gonna be your first time being on a video for the channel, bro?
I think so.
Oh, what a way to introduce Kevin. Wait until we start racing go-karts, then he will run second place to me. So we're having to rake all the leaves from the bottom groove here so I can weed eat. I don't want to break up all the leaves and get them spread out all around the track, because then it's going to make it even more work than it needs to be. So we're going to quickly get all these leaves out from underneath, then we're going to start weed eating, and we're going to do this hopefully around the whole track. All right, guys, so we got a lot of the leaves on the front straightaway into the middle of the racetrack. We got all the leaves from the grass so I can weed eat and not have to worry about cutting any leaves. Definitely made progress. We're about to get the tarp here in a little bit, get all the leaves from this line right here and Kev's piles, get all the leaves onto the tarp and just put them over the outside of the wall. So get them off the racetrack so we can continue working on it, see how much we can get done in this first part. Kev's got the tarp. So a little bit of an update. We got all the leaves off of the front straightaway. I am gonna get the weed whacker and start weed whacking. Literally got all the leaves from right here. Basically what we've been doing is, like over there on that tree, we just built like a little safe fish barrier around this tree right here in case somebody was to hit. And of course you still got tires that are underneath these leaves as well for a little bit of extra cushion.
Behind the wall we also have some posts that are dug down into the ground for the actual support. So when you hit one of those, it's a little stiff.
Right. I will show one of the go-karts before I leave here, but all it is just basically just a little racing go-kart with a Predator 6.5 horse 212cc engine that you can get at Harbor Freight. $100, $130 something dollars, I think.
I think they're 150 now.
Yeah, 150 with all the price increases and stuff. So really not expensive to get a motor running for one of these go-karts. And as you can see right here, we got that safe-ish barrier for that tree as well. For the next video, we're gonna start tackling all this right here. You see how this berm from many years of racing has actually kind of pushed the wall over itself. So there's so much dirt and clay right here that we can actually use for patches that we're gonna start sifting out. I'm gonna start getting the weed eater running. I may have to change out a battery here in a second, but all right, we'll just keep going, guys. It's a process.
I was gonna say push it down instead.
That's what I tried and it just didn't work.
Oh, fucking hell.
Guys, we might have technical difficulties here. Does that look weird with these? Well, guys, yeah, so, yeah, I guess we gotta wait till his brother and my brother-in-law get home from mowing grass, because we got to use his actual weed eater because this thing is not working properly. Garbage. So it is 5 o'clock right now. We've been at this since roughly like 2 o'clock. 3 hours. We've gotten all the leaves off of the front straightaway. We've gotten the ports cleared out on the drainage. We're doing pretty good. Hopefully he'll be here in a little bit so I can get his other weed eater and weed eat the inside right here. But we'll just have to see. But in the meantime, we can show you one of the go-karts.
Oh, I guess we're looking at the, well, it's not the 1 anymore. It's going to be the 33 when I let her some numbers on it.
But as you can see, guys, just regular Predator motor on this one. That one over there. That one has a Predator motor on it. All of them have Predator engines on it.
Now, I feel like we should explain. We have these big bars on them that you see. That go to the back bumpers. We have full back bumpers across them. Back bumper you can see there. Front bumper on this one you can see. We don't plan on fully crashing into each other here, but you know, it's a short track, and
things happen.
Short track things happen. I mean,
things happen.
Dakota, how many laps have you and I raced against each other on this track? Just the two of us.
Raced against each other, raced against each other side by side, because there's a difference. Really.
All right, let's just say, how many laps have we ran against each other?
Well over 1,000.
I was gonna say at least 1,000.
Well over 1,000. I know.
That's a way low estimate. It's probably closer to like 2,500.
We've definitely ran at least 200 laps in one day.
That's a low estimate, dude.
I was about to say, and that's probably the amount of laps that we raced right next to each other, side by side.
In a day.
Right.
You know, this is something that if anybody has land at their house, you can do. Rent a Bobcat, flatten out your space, figure out how big you want it to be. In total, I know this looks small. This is 1/10 of a mile. You know, for these go-karts, that's
perfect.
That winds up being like running a 1/4 mile to a 3/8 mile track with a full-size car. The track is set up in a way where if you hold it wide open, there's gonna be a spot on the track where the people who lift and let the motor take a break are going to be faster than you.
Well, we got to work on some of those go-karts that you've seen right there, like the Zero that's behind this one right here. Got to get a throttle cable on that. The owner said that the carburetor, I think, is messed up on the red one that you've seen right there. But not too bad of fixes that need to be done to a lot of the cars that are underneath there. We should have a good field of cars to be racing against, so it'll be awesome. And even if it's just me and Kevin, guys, our races are way more entertaining than a restrictor plate race in NASCAR. So that's all I'm saying. This is one of the biggest rules of the track. You must wear a helmet whenever you are on the track. Very rarely do you ever see anybody on the track without a helmet on. So we got the other weed whacker.
The good one.
All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for today's work on the track. We got a lot done. As you can see, you can actually see the whole width of the straightaway right here on the front stretch. Coming out of 4, it's also much nicer. All those leaves are gone right there. The grass that we just cut with the weed eater, we got off the track. Obviously, you can still see more grass growing right here, but this is just gonna have to get brought down by either a lawnmower or overtime with the go-karts running over it again, but we can get this whole inside stretch going again.
We lost like a whole groove of track to,
right,
to grass.
Right, you can see right here. All this right here is grass, guys, but as you can see, right underneath it's all the clay. So it's not going to be too difficult to bring it back.
Even all the way down here, you can get to the clay. It's there. Just a little bit of roots. We'll get through it.
That's going to wrap it up here at Tuski. We'll see you guys on the next video. It's going to be awesome.